Hi, you're in Module 1. Okay, so I hope that you did read the ebook that was attached in the welcome module. It's really important to kind of just start getting yourself in the mindset so that you can really be thinking about what you're thinking about, right? So that ebook is just a little basic kind of get you thinking about it, get your mind to start on this process, because what we're thinking about is really what is created. So law of attraction is going to give us more of that. So part of that ebook is to get you thinking on changing your thoughts, noticing bad habits, all of those kind of things. Now in module 1, what I want you to do is literally just think about what you're thinking about. It's that simple. So all I want you to do is just take notice, go through the worksheet that I have here, ask yourself those questions about, what is my daily thoughts? Again, no judgment here. We just want to start opening up to the idea of what are you thinking about, okay? So in the beginning, it's literally just start being aware every day of where your thoughts are going, and see if you have those habits of, if something goes wrong, if you go down the rabbit hole and then your thoughts just start spiraling out of control, and it's even more, you think more and more bad things that are happening. That was a habit for me. I didn't even realize back then that that's what I was doing. It was just so typical and so normal. And all of the limiting beliefs that we have, the lack mentality, nothing's ever good enough, those kind of things. And what would happen is, as you start thinking that thought, another negative thought will come right back in with it, and then another negative thought. Okay, so just to give you an idea of negative thinking, limiting beliefs, all of those things get programmed in from the time we're really little. So a lot of it's just default. It's nothing that you're like actually consciously thinking about. You would never think to yourself, oh, I should have this negative thought, right? It's just something that happens. And so what happens is those subconscious patterns actually get in our brain from a very young age. So at this point in the modules and in this point of the course, all you're doing is starting to say, okay, I'm going to pay attention, and I'm going to be open to paying attention and noticing what I'm thinking about during the day. So again, right now we're not doing anything. I just want you to take some thoughts or just some time to think about your thoughts and just say, on a daily basis, like, where do my thoughts go? Am I thinking positive things, or I'm like, oh God, I'm exhausted, this day's gonna suck? The normal things. Sometimes if you wake up and you don't feel that great, it just automatically you start thinking negative, and you just put yourself in that pattern whether you know it or not. So right now it's just take that time, see where you're at, go through the questions on the worksheet, read through everything, and just be open. Like I said, at this point in the game, all you're going to do is just be open to what your thoughts are. Now, thoughts and beliefs can be good for us, right? Because think about when you're little, you learn if there's a fire, you don't want to touch it because it's going to hurt you, right? So that seems scary, but it's a thought you need to have. So be aware of what are the negative thoughts that really don't serve any purpose. Those are the ones that we need to change. Right? So those are the ones that we're looking at. The nasty little mean girl, I call it. Like when you start to do something and then you get the nasty little voice like, well, what makes you so special? Why do you think you can do that? Those are some of my biggest ones that I had. If you start immediately thinking about lack, like things aren't good enough or there's not enough of something, those are the kind of things that we want to do. Again, at this point, you're not trying to change anything. You're literally just being aware, so that as you bring awareness to it, that's where you can start getting into the change. But right now, we're just becoming aware of it. So again, go through the worksheet, go through the things that are printed, and really kind of dig in and just be in a place, if you can get yourself in a space almost like meditation, where you're just going to, sit down with the worksheet and say, you know what, I am ready to change these thoughts. Let me just see where I'm at with it. And that's where we're at right now. Let's just see where you're at with it. See what dominant thoughts come up for you. Again, no judgment. This isn't about right or wrong or, oh my God, why am I thinking that? That's not where we're at yet. Let's just be aware of it. Awareness is the first key, okay? So first we're going to become aware of our thoughts, and then as we work through, we'll start deciding how to change them, and I'll teach you how to learn to reprogram those thoughts. So yay for you. Welcome to Module 1. Do your homework. Make sure you read the ebook, do your homework, allow yourself some space to just think about it, and then we'll see you in the next module.